Great work by Julian right there.
Weems, 16 minutes, 12 points, tied up, or a timeout. Timeout called. If you drifted away, we hope that you are back. How odd has this been tonight?
Game looked completely out of reach. Marcus Banks misses on the free throw. Julian Wright gets after it, kicks it out. That's the best time to knock a three-point shot down off of an offensive rebound when the defense is scrambling. Sonny Weems has found his offensive stroke from the three-point line the last few possessions for the Toronto Raptors.
But as you said, it all boils down to the fact that they're providing some energy on the defensive end.
Forcing the Celtics late into the shot clock, challenging, contesting shots, and completing the defensive possession with that rebound, and now their offensive push can begin.
112-107.
It's interesting, you look at the group on the floor, every one of those players for the Raptors are trying to carve out some playing time from head coach Jay Triano. So the energy levels there, the intensity's there, and the attention to detail is something that this group has really honed in on, and that's why they're having such success on the floor.
For the Celtics tonight, no Kendrick Perkins, right knee surgery, back spasms for Delonte West, Shaquille O'Neal's sore hip, Paul Pierce given the night off. Their first unit, solid, specifically that backcourt, combined 8 of 14 and 36 points. Rondo got to the line 15 times, 12 of 15. Robinson off of the bench, impressive. Wafer as well. But the Raptors coming alive here late, and they've made it a two-possession game, 112-107. You see the remaining preseason schedule. NBA TV Canada on Sunday, and NBA TV Canada then on Wednesday night before we head to Montreal.
Beautiful city of Montreal.
Cannot wait. Was there last summer.
Beautiful.
Banks guarding Robinson. Right, Dorsey, Alabi, Weems. Banks gets tackled by Robinson. Banks walking over now, walks right by Nate Robinson. Former football player.
I'll tell you what, both these guys look like they played a little football back in the day, but they've been jawing a bit, they've been going at it. This is a nice little thick guy battle.
Fouls on Nate Robinson. They want to see if it's a clear path to the basket. And so if it is a clear path, that's 2 shots plus the ball. They are going to go back over and take a look at it.
But again, Marcus Banks has been trying to put that pressure on Nate Robinson, and here Nate gets a bit loose with the ball, and Marcus is in attack mode, and Nate Robinson had to commit the foul, a bit of a dangerous foul, but had to stop the play. If you remember, before the timeout was called, Marcus Banks poked the ball away from Nate Robinson there and forced Nate to dive on the floor to call a timeout. So
Jay Triano was also asking about a flagrant. There's no clear path to the basket after reviewing it. No flagrant. And Banks is going to step to the line. Big decision there. 38 seconds left. Banks misses it. And Jay Triano telling Eric Dowling, he said, forget about the clear path. It was a flagrant. Four-point game. Pressure on the inbounds. Timeout taken by Herringody. Great defensive denial.
This group is working hard out there on the defensive end. Minutes are minutes are minutes. Regardless of what time you get in the game, it's an opportunity to prove to your coaching staff that you want and deserve more. And one of the best ways to get it done is by picking it up on the defensive end. And this group did a great job with the face guard, Nate Robinson. Joey Dorsey jumps on board with Marcus Banks, forcing the Celtics into a timeout. Now can they repeat that and force the Celtics into a tough inbounds pass out of this timeout?
4-point game. Celtics have a timeout remaining. Both teams in the bonus. Raptors with 1 full and 2:20s left. Celtics, they have a 20. Advancing the ball. West swings it. Foul on Dorsey. 31 seconds left in the game, and Robinson goes to the line. He is 5 of 9.
Look at the free throw totals for both teams. 46 attempts for the Celtics, 42 attempts for the Raptors. That's a
5-point game.
That's an area of the game where this technical call for respect of the game can come into play.
Twenty-second timeout taken by Jay Triano. 114-108. Raptors with 1 full and 120 left in this 6-point game with 31 seconds remaining. Raptors with 5 players in double digits. 5 also for Boston. That point guard spot for the Celtics, it exploded tonight, a combined 42 points.
Getting it done, and none of the numbers for the point guards for the Celtics are out of the norm. I mean, these guys, Rajon Rondo can score the basketball. He can rebound the basketball. He's a big assist guy. We know Nate Robinson can score the ball when he gets it going. So this 1-2 combination they have with Rondo and Robinson, it can be pretty successful throughout this season.
Sonny Weems to inbound it. Here's Dorsey. Hands it back off Sonny. Gives it to the cutting Julian Wright. Great play coming out of the timeout, well executed. 3.1 differential, game clock, shot clock. And a timeout taken by Doc Rivers. That is their final timeout in this 4-point game. So they continue with that ball pressure. They're going to run into a 5-second call.
Can't force that 5-second. Go for that quick turnover. Can't get it. Get that foul going and get the possession back and force it down their throats. And for the Raptors, there's been a lot of positive play late in this game. Not just scoring the basketball, but the effort, the defensive intensity, the ability to react in the half court. This group for the Raptors have really stepped it up and provided some good feelings on a night where this game was pretty much out of reach for 3.5 quarters.
It was 29 points.
It was over.
Raptors had a 4-point lead. But then Boston went up by 29. 3.1. The difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Earden gets tied up. 26 seconds. So now Sonny with the foul and just going to stretch it out.
Clock management. You saw him versus Philly with the double overtimes and the late game possessions, having to design plays and get all your calls in a timeout. Now the Raptors have to play the clock. Another game management situation where the game is within reach. They need to do some good things, and they need to execute on both sides of the floor in order to give themselves a chance to squeeze this one out.
Bearden, that was his first free throw attempt of the game. Timeout. Raptors still with a timeout remaining. They're using a 20-second timeout here. Of course, immediately following, there's going to be another game. So after Raptors post up, there'll be another game tonight, and that's going to be Denver and the Lakers right here on NBA TV Canada. This 5-point game, 115-110. No timeouts for Boston. One remaining now for Toronto, and anything that they do, they need to do it in a hurry. They'll advance the ball here. And see if they decide to go with that same sort of action that they had that they got with Julian Wright. Sonny to inbound it. Here comes Marcus up top. Marcus to three, no, short. Long rebound, Robinson. And that's going to do it. And finally a foul, and it's late, and Robinson gets all spun around. And that is his third. Robinson and head to the line. Took him a while to get to that point.
Interesting, Marcus Banks not electing to foul Nate Robinson to try to extend the game. Robinson giving the Raptors life.
(116-110). Crossover, Weems driving, lays it up and in. 9 seconds left.
Toronto's number 3, Marcus Banks, makes his 4th personal foul of the game.
(116-112), 4-point game. So here we go. 7.8 left.
Well, for the Raptors, it's about getting a good practice in tomorrow, preparing for Phoenix, and understanding that from the get-go, got to bring it.
How about the last 2 preseason games? A double overtime and then down 29. Ends up a 5-point game, 117-112 here on NBA TV Canada. The Toronto Raptors fall to the Boston Celtics. We'll have more after this.